Hello, my YouTube friends. You guys may know me as Jacob Robinson from the channel Outdoors MD. Some of you may have forgotten who I am due to my long period of inactivity since last September. But today I'm going to answer a request from a friend of mine who lives out in Chicago, and he's not exactly sure what crabbing is. Well, Mark, today you're going to learn. And to everyone else who is watching, I hope you guys learn something out of this. So I'm going to teach you guys today how to make crab lines, which is about the easiest, simplest, and most fun way to catch a load of crabs. And all you really need, twine, sinkers, like I like these kind of sinkers, anywhere from 3/4 to 1.5 ounce is good. And you need something to cut the line with. And other than that, you don't really need much of anything to make these things. First off, you take your length of twine, you cut it, whatever distance you like. I like about 7 foot, 7.5 foot, 8 foot, whatever. Anywhere from 6 to 9 feet, 10 feet. But now we got to put our sinker on. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take our sinker, and if a rope's kind of frayed like this, what you want to do is you want to twist it so it's not. Twist it back. Now that that's done, you want to take your sinker, you want to take the eye of your sinker right there. I don't know if you can see that. Small screens, look closely. And you put sinker over and just slide it down a little bit. Then what you want to do is, this is the bottom end, this is the top end. The top end is going to stay perfectly straight like this. The bottom end is going to come up. It's going to go around the top end, where you create 2 loops. One right here, and one with the bottom end creates 2 loops with the top loop. One at the sinker, and one around the top loop. And then that top, around the top line, I'm sorry. Then this upper loop here, we're just going to tie an overhand knot right here. And we're going to pull it all the way tight. Right? And then this should cinch down around your bait. So you put the bait this loop, and you can open or close this loop to however big it needs to be to fit your bait in. So for bait, I'm talking cut fish, chicken, stuff like that. It's a product around here, it's called Smelly Jelly. People swear by it, but I find it rather expensive for my taste. By the way, all this under 10 bucks. And then on the other end, you just want to tie a big loop like this. And a loop is tied, some of you probably know what it is. So you just double the line, what you do is you just double it over, and then you just tie an overhand knot. That's basically how you do your loop. I already have one in here, so I tied this loop in here a little while ago. Oh, I am so sorry. So yeah, there you go. So bait go here, and you just toss it off the edge of the dock. And what, I forgot to explain what this loop does. This loop is basically so you can put your line on a cleat or the bottom of your chair or a nail or something on a dock or the bulkhead where you're sitting. It just helps anchor the line so it doesn't fall in with a gust of wind or a crab, or in some places even a catfish picking it up. So that's basically all it's for, and it's really convenient because you don't have to constantly hold it, so you can have a drink, eat a snack, whatever. And okay, so next thing, detecting a bite, or when the crab, why am I saying bites? When the crab has it, you want to leave the line somewhat slack. When that line tightens, that's when you know you got a crab. Then when that happens, just do a really slow pull to the surface. So about this right here. And then here it is. But one thing, before you reach the surface, you have to have one thing ready. I'll be right back. Here it is. You gotta have a net. This is just a Fraybill bait well net. This is $5 at Walmart. It's got a nice long handle too, which is nice for reaching down off the dock into the water. Just a little net like this is perfect for crabbing. But right before it gets to the surface, like within the last foot of water, you want to go under and you want to scoop them. Because as soon as they get above the water line, they're going to release and they're going to drop off. So that's just the real basic. And always want to make sure that your crabs are legal before you keep them. Goes without saying, don't keep little crabs. Follow your state laws. And here, I will put the best crab recipe in the description. It is Miss Joan's crabs. They're the best. I have confirmed that these are the best. So if you want to cook up your catch, I'm going to show you guys, well, I'm not going to show you guys, because I don't have any crabs, but I will put this recipe in the description. So just look it up and have fun crabbing, and I'll hopefully see you, my YouTube friends, soon. And if not, good luck, tight lines, and happy doing whatever you do in the outdoors.